You heard correctly. Canva released some brand new animations. They even unveiled a new look on their homepage. Start off in a video document type. We're just going to do a landscape design. If there's something that I think that you need to know that is updated since I filmed that portion, I will break in and let you know. Also, make sure you watch all the way through because at the end, I'm going to give you a tip, and it's something pretty new within Canva that's going to help you with the timing of your animations. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Click on whatever it is that you would like to animate, whether it's words, an element, a photo, a larger photo, maybe even a video, or the whole page. And then you're going to click this word, animate. Something pops up. It will tell you basically what you're about to animate. In this case, we have text animation. If I scroll down and click on this, it will change it to element animation. If I scroll down and click on this, it will change it to photo animation. This is also considered a photo animation. And even the videos are considered a photo animation. If I click on the background, it's going to change it to just a page animation. If you are on something specific and you want to animate the whole page, then you can click the other tab that says page. Let's look at the text animations Canva offers. If you're doing this as a presentation, you can actually toggle this on up here on click and even have the click order, which would look like this. The other thing you can do is create an animation. You can do this on each of the different types, whether it's text, element, or photo. All this means is that you can drag elements around the canvas to create your own animations. So let's say that I wanted to do that. I want to hold shift and then drag this off the page. That's what it's going to look like. You can even change the speed, orient it to path, smooth, steady, etc. I can even add on some add-on effects. We're going to delete that path so that we can go back and look at the regular suggested animations. Typewriter. These are pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to go over each one. Ascend, shift, merge, block, burst, bounce, roll, skate, spread, and clarify. You do have to click on an animation in order for it to apply. Let's click this one. You will get different options depending on what the animation is. We can animate both, which means it will animate on enter and on exit, or you can choose just for it to happen when it comes on the page or when it leaves the page. If you have Canva Pro, you can adjust the speed to make it go slower or faster. With Canva Pro, for this one, you can change the writing style, character, or word. Each one is going to have different custom options under it. For example, this one has directions. You can change the directions, or you could change from word to line. This one, character, word, line, direction. You can even reverse the animation. See, this one with merge, you can only change the intensity of it. Click on each animation to check to see what custom options there are for you. Let's look at general. Rise, pan, fade, pop, wipe, blur. Blur might be my favorite, and what I really like to do with blur would be line, but I really like to speed it up or slow it down. It's also really neat to change it to character. Succession, breathe, baseline, drift. Some of these take a little while. Tectonic, tumble, neon, scrapbook, stomp. I personally really like Stomp. These used to be called motion effects, but they've recently changed the name to be add-on effects. The animations themselves are free animations. It's just if you want to customize them, it does require a paid plan. As an Empower Canvassador, I do have a link in the description box below that will give you a free trial. Now let's get back to the lesson. Now that we've looked at the words, let's move on to elements. Just like with text, you have presentation settings for appear and click, create an animation. It looks exactly the same. We've got rise, pan, and fade, pop, wipe, and blur. Just like the text animations, if you click on it, you will have custom options. For this one, on enter, on exit, both. Canva Pro members can slow it down, which I really like, or speed it up. Some of them have other options like reverse exit animations or changing direction. Now, succession, breathe, baseline, drift, tectonic, tumble. These all sound familiar because they are very much similar. Neon, scrapbook, stomp. I didn't look at the add-on effects, so let's look at those real quickly. Rotate. It's not showing it great in the preview, but what this is really good for is curved text where you can have it rotate around. Flicker. Pulse. By the way, all of these add-on effects can be stacked on top of each other as well. If you don't want it anymore, you have to click remove animation to get that one to go away. And wiggle. Just like with the other animations, there are custom options if you click it. Scroll on now to photo animations. Before this next clip, I do want to show you a very small change that Canva has made. Featured is still there, but it's got all of the new animations there instead, which makes sense. And then they've got one called Reveal. These were the featured animations before. So Reveal is something new. And if we scroll down, then we go to General and Suggested, and of course, our add-on effects. That's just something to keep in mind, that Canva changes the UI and naming convention frequently, so something on the tutorial may look different in the future. I'm super excited about these because let's just go ahead and scroll down. There are some new options. Photo animations are a different beast than text and element, and I can't wait to look at some of these new options. Just like the other ones, if you click on it, other options will be there for you to customize. But right now, I'm just gonna hover over each one so that you can see it. And when we get to the new ones, I will click the custom options because I personally haven't even looked at them. Brush, ink, digital, spray paint, sketch, gradient. We'll click on brush so you can see they actually have different styles as well. That was wild. This is swirl and this is dip. Those are pretty cool. Ink. Different styles are available for ink. You have seep, flow, splotch, and bloom. I really like bloom. And these styles are Canva Pro options. Digital. So let's click that. There's a few styles on digital. I really like linear. There's scatter. That's pretty cool as well. The spray paint has messy and letters. Sketch has different styles. Fill, swipe, squiggle, and scratch. If you want to slow down some of these things, basically the workaround would be to share and download as an MP4 video, bring it back into Canva, use the speed button right here to increase the speed of it. But you can only double the speed, or you could slow it down by a quarter if you want to get it slower. For gradient, it could be circular or blocks or even lines. What you have on your background makes a huge difference in how these look as well. I can't wait to see what these new animations do. So first we have Shake Zoom. I guess I need to click it. This one is going to be best in one without a transparent background, I can tell. And for Shake Zoom, you can reduce the speed or increase the speed, increase the intensity, or decrease. Ooh, I like decrease the intensity and decrease the speed. I like that. I like that better. And I probably would only do this on enter. Let's look at the next one. Let's remove that animation and do whip slide. We can change the direction of it. And I probably, ooh, that's pretty cool. This would also maybe be cool on if you downloaded the text as an image, possibly. Now let's look at old TV. On enter. Its option is to speed up or slow down. Wow, that really slows down. Last but not least is Chroma Wave. On enter, and you can speed this up or slow this one down. These are going to look familiar. Rise, pan. Let's look at this. Fade, pop, wipe, blur, succession, breathe, baseline. By the way, baseline has directionality as well. Drift, tectonic, tumble, neon, scrapbook, stomp. The other ones are photo flow, photo rise, and photo zoom. Of course, these you can have on your add-on effects as well. And the fun thing is that videos are the same thing. I've got this video right here. If I click it, you're going to see the same exact animations. Shake Zoom, Whiplash, Old TV, Chroma Wave. I could see these being really helpful for a visual hook on YouTube videos, whether it's a YouTube short or a regular long-form video. If you have a lot of things on your design and you want to be able to adjust the timing of it, it is exceptionally helpful. Let me grab all those to be able to drag everything up so that you can see all of these element timings to be able to adjust. What if you are like me and you're working on your design and you need more space to design? Let's get rid of this timeline altogether. First, you can click the duration button. That's going to get rid of that timeline appearance, but you can also click, it's in the same spot, but it looks a little different now. So I had to break in to show you. It looks the same, but next to it, it says pages. This button right here, it turns it into a scroll view where you can see more of what you've designed. This is personally how I love to create until I'm working on the timing of everything. I really don't know what I'm going to put here, so I'm hoping that you'll tune in knowing that it's packed full of Canva value. I'll see you next time. Bye.